part of the chart patterns that we have. So because I want to only put us through the one I know we are going to be using, okay, when it comes to trading. So there's a wedge pattern, and I say a rising wedge, because we have the rising, we have the falling. You simply know this, like the bullish one and this is the bearish one, right? So I say a rising wedge is a chart pattern within the context of an uptrend composed of two upward sloping the converging trend lines connecting a series of higher swing pivot high and higher swing or pivot lows. And what are the confirmation is that bulls become less interested in buying because it's going to get a very buying climax, and then the market is going to sell back to the downward side. And then we say practical use is that technical analysts will use rising wedge pattern as the beginning of a selling opportunity. Okay, so let's have our uptrend here. I believe there's an uptrend, so, and then so something like this, this nature, and then we start having our market coming from the downside like this again and again, higher high, lower high, stuff like that. And then market fall to the downside. Market falls to the downside. So this is what you're saying. Market is going to break to the downside. When it has gotten to the buying climax here, wedge, this is a wedge, but it's a rising one. We have the falling wedge as well. So market is going to buying climb because market has been creating higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, and then it got to a point where there is no more interest in buying. The market is is falling. The market has gotten to a place where it's falling. It's about to fall. Then the next thing you should expect is what is a downtrend. So let's go to the chart and then see something here now. Let's check how some trends that we already have in the market, which I believe we all have know about now. We actually understand more of these things. If you are not missing any of these classes, like seriously, I know you should have a lot of growth by now. There's a rising wedge, and I believe you should have a lot of growth right now, because the market is creating the world high, lower, lower high, higher high, lower high. It's actually like not really it's not really kind of showing here, but still we have the higher high. At least we have it 2 times: higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high. And then there's no more interest in buying. You see that there's no more buying momentum in the market. Then the market broke to the downside. This is a rising wedge. Is a true example of a rising wedge. As the same thing, we have our we have our support here as well. We have our support again, like it's still there, like as usual. And then we have our resistance here as well, right? And then buying climax, and the market to the downward side, because this is an uptrend. You can all see that right from here, starting from here, is an uptrend. It's an uptrend to this to this exact place. And then we say that we should only expect to have a rising wedge when you are on an uptrend. So this is the only time we're going to be expecting it to happen in the market. Okay, and then still let's go more and check some others. This is another one. I believe we all understand this market. Okay, let's just kind of analyze it. We can just see a range here. Okay, this is a range, and then let's assume this to be our downtrend, and let's assume this. Okay, let me just label it so that we can have better understanding of it. Okay, we have it as the range. Let's have this as the downtrend. Okay, let's have a downtrend, and then and then the market start off from this place and skyrockets. Okay, let me pick my trend line and draw it out to this aspect, right? And then we have this as what? We have this as a uptrend in the market. It's very, very good to try to know how to understand how this things. And then we have this as a what? Uptrend in the market. Fine. Now we should look for what here now? We should look for a simple wedge here. Very simple now. Okay, so let me delete everything here now and then bring it out. can see that here. You can see that here. You know, because the first price was here. The first price was here, and then the market keeps creating, going up and then so the down parts. Let's check some, let's check some other examples in the market where you can actually see this. It's not actually really obvious here, but still, you check the market very well and position it the way it's supposed to be. You can still see a wedge here because it's going to always be at the end, at the top end where we have the buying climax in the market. Something of this nature, it's coming almost like almost from the downside. It's coming almost from the downside, and then let's check more. Let's see if you're going to get more of it, because I really just want us to understand this clearly and then know how it works, know how it happens in the market, so that when you are making your analysis, it's going to really help you to know how you're going to go about it, and then it's going to be some more kind of confirmations. Now that you've understood candlesticks and how they work, and you've understood how the market moves and every other thing, it's really going to help you to put all this knowledge together and use them as a as a confirmation for yourself in the market. Because one thing I would say is, if you don't have enough confirmation in the market, you shouldn't go into the market, because market can do anything. You can't control the market, but you can control your money in the market. So, and then you can control your money, then fine, all well and good. Here we have a pullback here. Okay, so right from here, and then you have a rising wedge. So guys, please like, comment, and share. Don't forget to do that, guys. Okay, so love you all, and then let's keep studying. Thanks.